Hello everyone, this is Ricky Bias and this is Sexual Harassment Investigations Part 3. Now that you have all the details to conduct the investigation, now it's time to interview the person in question. Now before you set up the meeting to speak to the person in question, make sure you prepare for this meeting. Gather all your information, structure it in a way that's going to help you ask the question needed to figure out exactly what happened. Write all the questions down. Remember, how you structure these questions is key. You're going to want to protect the identity of the person who came forward with this information. Now, of course, there's a strong chance that during the investigation, without you telling the accused who came forward, it's possible that with the information you give, they can put two and two together and figure it out. But make it difficult for them. For example, if Susan complained that Bob touched her inappropriately, you're going to want to ask a question like this. Do you know why you're here? A concern came to my attention that you're making people feel uncomfortable. Can you tell me about that? Now, you want to start that way for this one reason. You don't know who else is involved. What if he says, oh yeah, Patty and I were just joking around. Now you know you got somebody else to question. So of course, if they still tell you they don't know what you're talking about, then start asking more pointed questions, but start broad and then work your way down to a more narrow question. Once you finish interviewing the employee and you've taken very good notes, now it's time to have the employee put everything in writing. I like to talk to them first. That way I get them loose in communication and make them comfortable about the process. I let them know that this is a serious investigation, more the reason for them to be honest and let me know exactly what's going on. But they have to put it in writing. Now, just like the employee who filed the complaint, some employees will put it in writing and some will not. I apply a little bit of heat behind that because I want to make sure that I get a statement from the employee. So what I let them know is that an accusation has come forward against them and this is their opportunity to respond to tell me what happened or didn't happen in that situation. It's their opportunity to tell me their side of the story. But just in case they still don't want to put it in writing, you still might want to start this conversation with a witness at hand. Now, once the interview is over, go ahead and collect their statement, make sure it's signed and dated, and let them know the next steps in the process. This is where you tell them, do not, I repeat, do not talk to the accused, if they know who it is, do not talk to the accused outside of any regular business dealings. Now, when you close the interview, depending on how serious the allegations is, that will tell you whether they go back to work or they go on suspension. If the allegations were really serious in keeping the employee working while you conduct the investigation, if that creates a disruption to the business, you've got to put them on suspension. But that depends on how serious the allegations are. Once you're done with that, you can start collecting statements from all the witnesses. Stay tuned for part 4 when we talk about what to do with the information gathered.